They say time waits for no one. It steadily marches forward, second by second, never slowing down or speeding up. From our first breath to our last heartbeat, we are locked in an eternal waltz with time. But what if we could change the tempo? What if we could travel backwards or forwards in time, revisiting our past and glimpsing our future? The prospect has enthralled humanity for generations. But is time travel possible? Or is it just a flight of fancy, doomed to remain in books and movies? In 1905, a young patent clerk named Albert Einstein overturned centuries of assumptions about time. His theory of special relativity revealed that time is not constant as Newton claimed. It can stretch and squeeze, depending on how fast you move. The faster you travel through space, the slower you travel through time. This effect is negligible at ordinary speeds. But as you approach the speed of light, time dilation becomes dramatic. Take the twin paradox. One twin rockets into space near light speed, while the other stays on Earth. When the traveling twin returns, she has aged mere years while decades have passed for her Earthbound sibling. Einstein's theory showed that time is flexible, giving hope that it may one day be possible to bend it enough to travel into the past or future. The closest we have come is through time dilation. In 1971, 2 atomic clocks were synchronized, then one was flown around the world on a jet. When reunited, the traveling clock was behind by a fraction of a nanosecond, proof of time dilation. But sending a clock on a plane ride is a far cry from building a time machine. And there are some stubborn obstacles in our way, the biggest being the law of causality. Effects have causes that precede them in time. How can you travel back and change the past if the past is what leads to the future? One way around this paradox is the idea of parallel universes. Maybe backward time travel doesn't rewrite history but creates a new timeline, meaning you could never travel back and prevent your own birth. Another possibility is wormholes, which are theoretical tunnels through space-time that could act as shortcuts. Wormholes may be possible based on Einstein's theory of general relativity, but none have ever been found, and keeping them open would require a negative energy density, which is an exotic arrangement of matter we can only theorize about. Perhaps the biggest limitation is the amount of energy required. Some calculations show that building a wormhole big and stable enough for even a single photon to traverse would require more energy than exists in the entire universe. But we cannot discount the possibility of future discoveries that make time travel achievable. 100 years ago, the notion of smartphones, space travel, and artificial intelligence would have seemed just as absurd. Stephen Hawking summarized it best. Time travel used to be thought of as just science fiction, but Einstein's general theory of relativity allows for the possibility that we could warp space-time so much that you could go off in a rocket and return before you set out. While practical time travel remains fiction for now, the enigma continues to captivate great minds. The allure is understandable, the ability to undo our mistakes, see the future, or relive the past. But given the logical and physical barriers, traveling through time may be one journey we never make. For now, only our imaginations can lift the curtain on what lies beyond the ever-moving present.